Well, it's official. Lay in the transfer portal. A lot of y'all got what y'all wanted. Even though a lot of couch coaches been saying she should, I'm very shocked to see this. The article said that there was some concern that this would happen after Tanaya Lasson committed to South Carolina. But the same person that broke the news also wrote an article last week about the possibility of Tanaya coming to South Carolina. She talked to Raven and Full Wally, and Full Wally said, "I would love that. If we have that here, I think that might be another undefeated season." So what changed? We may never know. But what we do know is Don Staley retweeted Bree Hall dad earlier, and Coach Don basically said, "Bree Hall parents have been parents who get it. Thank you for having a strong balance of supporting Breezy and seeing the dynamics of our team. Everyone won." She might have threw a shot in there. We didn't even know at the time. It's crazy. Everybody want what they don't have. Malaysia want to be on a team where she can do her thing and she can score 30 points, play 30 minutes a game. She want a team where she can run the show. And Tanaya Lasson was on a team where she ran the show. And now she's on South Carolina because she want a team where she can win. A team that puts fans in the seats. A team where she has the opportunity to truly grow. I really like this tweet, and I like it a lot because I agree with it. I could not get on TikTok, even right now, what I was saying, a Malaysia need to transfer video. Might have been a lot of pressure on her. It just doesn't seem smart considering she just did this article where she talks about how much more she needs to grow. I truly believe she was with the perfect coach in Don Staley. Let's listen to a coach that's been watching her play since she was a little girl.
I've watched Malaysia play since she was in 7th grade. Dawn is the best thing to have ever happened to that child, aside from just the fact that she loves the game. I watched her play in 7th grade before people knew who she was, when Dawn offered her the first time. And Malaysia had to play in order for Keenan High School to win the state championships that it won. Without her, and everybody knew her role, without her, they could not win. It was lay or bust, right? So Dawn has 6 years of high school varsity bad habits to break. Nobody knew really about this. All people saw as couch coaches were the highlight reels. Nobody was a coach watching a full game tape. Lay was one of the most inefficient, like super stud basketball players that I have seen. She was so ooh and ah and wow, but she could not defend. She didn't really play team ball. It was very flashy. She didn't have to, though, because you're playing, unfortunately, the high school girls basketball in South Carolina for the last couple of years has been a little risky, minus a couple players. So Lay didn't have to do certain things. She could just go win, and it worked. But see, now she's in a space where she has to learn how to win on a bigger level. And the reality is that when people come to play for Dawn Staley, they are informed. She is not selling anybody a dream. She is telling you how to get to the dreams that you claim you have. And either you stay or you go. It seems that most people are staying. And the reality is that there's not a single player on her team or on her roster, nor has there been, in my mind, who is uninformed. The difference is that we are the ones who are uninformed. And the reality is, it's none of our business. We are not their family. We are not their parents. We are not their close circles, most of us. So it's none of our business. Dawn is why I still have hope in the game of basketball, because what a lot of people want Lay to do is why the high school game has turned to trash. And it's one of the reasons why coaching high school has become so discouraging. Everybody wants to get theirs right then, even though they haven't put in the hours, even though they don't have the IQ, even though they don't have the skill or the muscle mass or any of those things, or just like knowledge of the game of basketball. They know highlights, they don't know game tape. And that's a huge difference, right? Lay could have, right now, the team that I coach for just played for the 5A state boys championship basketball game. Lay could have started on that team and could have dragged everybody she was playing with and against. And she still would not be prepared to play for the WNBA, because she's going to get to W because she has the flash, and she would get waxed because you can't not defend and be good in the W. You can't not do half of the things that Dawn is trying to get her to do and see and understand. You can't be an inefficient player and be successful in the W, or you're going to be a bust. You might have a 40-point game once a season, but best wishes beyond that.
After listening to that coach who personally knew her, after reading this article, and after hearing Malaysia herself say she was excited for the possibility of Tanaya joining the team, I just don't understand why she's in the portal. It really feels like the pressure from social media and everybody around her in her ear, but it's all good. It's her life. It's her decision. I wish you the best. Good luck.